Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Molly and I help teachers start their own profitable tutoring side hustle so they can earn an extra $1,000 a month using skills they already have. And I also work with people that are not teachers as well. I'm so glad you're here today because we're going to be talking about a very hot topic of what to do when a prospective tutoring client ghosts you. So let's back up a bit. Maybe you've never heard the term ghosting. It's kind of trendy and you might hear younger people using it. Ghosting is essentially when you reach out to someone and then crickets. You don't hear from them again. And in a tutoring business, this can happen a few ways. Maybe you connected with someone out and about, they found out you had a tutoring business and they seemed really interested. And then you said, I'll send you my information, and you heard nothing back. Maybe it's a former parent and they had asked you about tutoring, same thing. You reach out to them, let them know your services, and you don't hear anything back. We can kind of get into our heads about that and start doubting ourselves and think, well, why didn't they get back to me? I'm offering such a great thing, or yada yada, whatever doubts that might creep into our minds. But I'm here to tell you that most people are looking at their phones a lot during the day. They check your email, they forget to respond. They get a text message from you and they forget to respond. So when we take things super personally, we kind of have to stop doing that so that we can move forward and have a plan of action for when someone does ghost you. And that's what I want to teach you today as my template that I learned from my amazing copywriting friend, Wahida from Dangerously Good Copy. She taught me this really great template to use, and it works for a variety of businesses, not just tutoring. So it can be used however you like, and you can change it to fit your unique voice and style. So I'm going to share that template with you today, and don't feel like you have to write it down because I'm going to also provide the link to the blog post where I have it so you can copy and paste it and use it in your own tutoring business. But I'm going to encourage you to send this to anybody that you've reached out to about your services and they haven't gotten back to you. And don't have the hesitation at all about, I'm going to sound salesy, because you're not. This is considered a tap on the shoulder and a gentle nudge in the right direction of working with you. And likely the people that you've talked to that were enthusiastic still want to work with you. They just need to be tapped on the shoulder and nudged a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to share the template and you can grab it on my blog after you're done watching this video. So you're going to start off with hey and their first name. And you're going to say something like, it was awesome to talk to you, and then insert the time frame that you talked to them. Maybe it was last week or last month. And the fact that you reached out to me about tutoring tells me that you're an excellent parent. I think that putting that in there is a really nice line because anybody that wants tutoring for their kids thinks that it's going to be worth the money and they're excited to work with you and they want a good result and they're already thinking highly enough of you. So throwing that in there is nice. It sounds like your child could use a bit of help in the subject area. So you're going to want to put their name in place of child and then put the specific subject that they talk to you about so that you're getting that detail in there that you remember exactly what they wanted help with. I have 2 spaces available and would love to work with him or her, depending on the kid. So even if you have more spaces than just 2, I think having that in there really nudges people to sign up and gives them that kind of that feeling like, oh, I better grab a space before it's too late. Because in reality, you might be running out of spaces anyway. So I think that's a great way to push them in the right direction of getting your services. I have a client who had a similar concern, and after 1 month of working together, we had her on track for 2nd grade. Now that's very specific, but you want to look back at your own testimonials and think about the kids that you've had really great results with and compare them to the child that you're going to hopefully work with and say something like that because it has the proof that you can help them solve their specific problem. And the further you get into your tutoring business, the more you're going to realize that You're focusing on the pain points or the problems of your specific client, meaning the parent usually, and you're the solution to it. So the more you can touch on those, the better. I would love to get similar results for you too. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm 100% here to help. And then you sign off. So this template, you will notice, does a couple things. It assumes that the person was busy instead of right away attacking them for not answering your email. I think about your own phone and how many times you are scrolling it during the day and you'll think, oh, I'll write them back later, and then you just don't remember. And it shows genuine interest in their child and that you really paid attention to what they said they needed help with and that you remembered things about them. And it points out the specific tutoring service that's going to get them the goals they want, or to the right, closer to the goals that they want for their child. And it also gives social proof that you have achieved similar results for other people in your business, and you know you can deliver those results for them too. So I'm going to, like I said, leave my link to the blog so you don't have to remember everything. I go through all of that in greater detail, but just remember that when somebody needs to be tapped on the shoulder, you're not being salesy, you're not being pushy, you're just gently reminding them that they have a problem and you're the solution, and they can sign up for services very easily with you within that solution. If you're looking to start your tutoring business or grow it, I've created a brand new free masterclass just for you, where you're going to learn 4 different things to get you started. You're going to dive deep into the benefits of a tutoring business specifically to you and what it can do for you. You're going to also dive deep into your tutoring niche and how to figure out what that is. Do you even need one? The answer is yes. And then I'm going to tell you how you can launch your tutoring business today and start putting money in your pocket right away, which is why a tutoring business is the best teacher side hustle out there. And then I'm going to teach you how to get to your monthly income goal so that you can start seeing 4+ figures a month, depending on what your goal is. And you guys know that I teach full-time, and I am able to make $1,000 or more a month while doing that, and still have only just a handful of tutoring clients. I wouldn't have more than 5 to 7 this entire year, and I can find that number easily. So I'm going to teach you my strategy for that inside this masterclass. I'll leave that in the description box. It's free, and I would love for you to sign up and join it so you can learn how to either start your business or grow it even further. All right, if we're not friends on Instagram, I really, really would love to be. So my handle on there is @Molly A. Wheatley. So find me on Instagram, and I love spending time DMing with people about tutoring and teaching in general. So I would love to be friends on there as well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this channel and this video so that you can see more content like this in the future. It helps me know what you guys like and what would be helpful. And I've got a lot of good ideas coming your way pretty soon. I'll see you next time.